To mark International Holocaust Remembrance Day. It marks 74 years since Soviet troops liberated Auschwitz, the Nazi death camp in Poland. Former prisoners of the camp visited the site where a Holocaust museum is now situated. They shared their memories, expressing the importance for people today to remember the atrocities that were carried out. Well, during the Nazi purge in the Second World War, 17 million people were killed, 6 million of them Jews. More than half of Europe's Jewish population was murdered in systematic attacks. Many starved to death, killed in gas chambers and burned in furnaces in concentration camps. Well, despite the evidence from that time, a recent poll suggests that 1 in 20 adults in the United Kingdom believe the Holocaust never happened. Some other noticeable findings: over half of those surveyed did not know the number of victims, while 8% think the scale of the atrocity has been exaggerated. Renowned Nazi hunter Ephraim Zuroff says those statistics are alarming.
Holocaust denial is simply a new form of anti-Semitism. The Holocaust is the most documented tragedy in human history. There are millions, I repeat, millions of documents that prove the crimes of the Holocaust. There's no basis for this denial. It's totally absurd. So why do people do it? It's basically a new form of anti-Semitism. The leaders of the world, the leading political leaders in every country have to make clear that this is a fact, that this happened, and this has very important consequences for their country as well. And then there's the question of the educational systems. In other words, this is a subject that has to be taught in the school curriculum at the proper age and to be done effectively and with the best technological and other educational aids. The basic idea behind Holocaust education is that the tragedy that we call the Holocaust has lessons for humanity about the dangers of hatred, the dangers of anti-Semitism, racism, fascism. And obviously, we think that it's important that people study the Holocaust to learn from that tragedy and to try in that manner to prevent the recurrence of such a tragedy.